Science is our way of understanding the world around us. Where does life come from? How large is the universe? Through science, mankind has found answers to questions like these. Science begins with observation, seeing, hearing.
I told you to stay away from my sister, you little pervert!
Touching, smelling, and tasting are all forms of observation, the first step of the scientific method. The scientific method is a process comprised of 4 stages: observe, hypothesize, experiment, and conclude. Let's examine Frank. First, Frank observes the attacking burglar. Then, Frank hypothesizes a way to combat the onslaught. Frank, go for the gun in the drawer. Frank experiments, but the hypothesis is proven false. Frank's grandmother had borrowed the gun.
Open that register or I'll blow your fucking head off!
Frank, try the tweezers you left on the bathroom sink. Again, Frank experiments. This time, the results are favorable, but we're not quite ready to draw conclusions. Frank, finish him off with the plunger. Success! Frank has utilized the scientific method. Ancient man observed his environment and even hypothesized beliefs. But he never tested his hypotheses to discover if they were indeed true. Thus, for thousands of years, mankind believed the world was flat, that the sun revolved around the earth, in the existence of monsters, ghosts, UFOs, and even an all-powerful God. Science has proven them wrong. Dr. Regina Sobel is an award-winning social psychologist who practices the scientific method.
As a child, I frequently observed my father claim he was incapable of embarrassment. I hypothesized that his words were false. For my doctoral thesis at Mental State University, I designed an experiment to test this hypothesis. First, I constructed a miniature high-powered air gun. Then, I booked reservations at a chic Hollywood restaurant. My family arrived promptly at 12 noon. At 12:53 p.m., I raised the gun and pulled the trigger. The experiment was a success.
You too can be a world-famous scientist by simply practicing the scientific method in everyday life. When you solve a crossword puzzle, bully the new kid,
Give me your lunch money, punk!
or fix a gas stove. Remember to apply observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and conclusion with a generous amount of sunblock. The scientific method, reasoning that makes sense.
This program was made possible by a grant from the E.B. Titer Foundation, testing the world for mononucleosis, one mouth at a time.
This film was narrated by Richard Yanko and Kathy Wallace.